This house looks like a ruin, as if it had always been there, but it's completely new. This is Toward the Sun, a summer house on Antiparos, one of the Cycladic islands in Greece, designed by the Athenian practice Tassos Biris and Sofia Tsiraki, completed in 2025. The site is extreme, a rocky promontory on the island's western coast, steep, fully exposed to the northern winds, with open views across the Aegean Sea and toward the ruins of an ancient Greek temple on the island of Despotiko, just across the water. The design didn't try to correct this place. It adapts to it. It follows the rock, follows the slope. The house then rises, literally, from the terrain itself. The layout starts from a simple idea: two intersecting axes, a cross-shaped diagram that defines how you move through the house and how it orients itself in relation to sun, wind, and landscape. One axis runs from the entrance down to the sea. It descends with the terrain. It ends at the pool, cantilevered over the slope, reaching toward the horizon. The other axis does the opposite. It shelters. It creates a more enclosed path, leading from outside to inside, gradually, without any abrupt transition. Along these axes, two stone volumes. One is horizontal, it follows the terrain, closer to the ground. It houses the children's bedrooms, and from the outside, its dense mass recalls a coastal fortification. The other volume is more vertical, tower-like. Inside are the main bedrooms and the kitchen. Between the two, the central space, the living room, protected on one side by the raw rock of the hillside, open on the other to the sea, through large sliding glass panels. This is where the house balances shelter and landscape. The roof is an inclined slab, folded, following the terrain, reinforcing the sense of continuity with the landscape. Triangular skylights cut through it, creating shafts of light that travel across the interior throughout the day. Each opening was positioned according to the path of the sun. Inside, built-in elements, furniture that seems to be part of the structure. Nothing is decorative. Everything is part of the construction. Nothing is decorative. Everything is part of the construction. The spaces are not fully separated. They're organized by levels, small changes in height that define uses without dividing the space. The relationship with the outside is constant. Large openings face the sea, while other sides remain more closed, protecting from the strong winds and the most intense sun. Light enters in a controlled way, through framed openings and through skylights that create cuts of light throughout the day. The materiality is direct, local stone taken from the excavation of the site itself, stacked without excessive finishing, creating thick walls with an almost primitive appearance, and alongside it, exposed concrete, showing up in the slabs, the inclined volumes, the cantilevers, creating contrast between the heavy and the precise, between the ancient and the contemporary. Separated from the main volume, there is also a guest house, more independent, but still part of the whole, keeping the same language. A simple cube positioned along the arrival path. Same stone, same logic. Whoever walks up the access path finds it first, before seeing the main house. Toward the sun doesn't try to be light, doesn't try to be discreet. It tries to belong to the place, an architecture that doesn't impose itself, but that seems to have always been part of the landscape, and shows that sometimes the most contemporary is precisely what looks most ancient. you.